अस्सलामुअलैकुम वरहमतुल्लाहि वबरकातुह। मेरा नाम है अवैस नसीर और मैं लाइव हूँ मोहम्मद कासिम यूट्यूब चैनल से। सॉरी, इट्स एन इंग्लिश सेशन। अस्सलामुअलैकुम वरहमतुल्लाहि वबरकातुह। माय नेम इज़ अवैस नसीर and I am live from Muhammad Qasim YouTube channel where we talk about Allah, His final prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and the divine dreams of Muhammad Qasim bin Abdul Karim. The people who are watching from the Pakistan region, they are requested to watch the same video in Urdu language on our Urdu channel. जो लोग हमें उर्दू के रीजन से ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं, पाकिस्तान, बांग्लादेश और हिंदुस्तान से, उनसे गुजारिश है कि आप उर्दू वाले चैनल पे, उर्दू चैनल का नाम है मोहम्मद कासिम PK, उस चैनल पे आप उर्दू में हमारी यही वीडियो देख सकते हैं। Before we go to our topic today, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment on this video. Keep on sharing your questions, comments, and ideas while I cover today's topic, and then I would get to answers of your questions, inshallah. And when you subscribe to this channel, don't forget to click on the bell icon so you don't miss any update from this channel, and you get updates and a notification every time we go live. So another thing, we keep on receiving complaints that our videos are lengthy. Live sessions are obviously lengthy because we engage with the audience, we talk about different topics. But if you are interested in shorter clips, we have decided to upload shorter clips every day from the live session. So you can skip the live session today and come for the important clips later on. What's happening in Pakistan right now is that the government is at the verge of a very worst challenges that are coming forth to them. They are being blamed for putting their own people, for putting their own political workers on important positions in Pakistan. And one of the analysts was saying today on TV that in 6 to 8 months this government would be hated by the people, especially in the Punjab province, just like the Pakistan People's Party is hated by the people in government. He used that hate word. And on top of that, what the Punjab government did today in their provincial assembly, that they passed a bill that the salaries of all of the members of the Punjab cabinet, all of the members of Punjab assembly, not the cabinet, they would receive a huge increment in their salaries and in their allowances, so much so that when the salary or the reimbursement for the reimbursement of a normal member, a standard member of Punjab assembly was 83,000, and it would be raised to 185,000 from 83,000. Sorry, it was 83,000 and it would be raised to 200,000. That is for every member, including if he holds a special position or not, if he's a speaker, deputy speaker, or a chief minister or any such position. If he would receive that. But if he has a special position like the chief minister, he would get 375,000 as his new salary, and a normal minister, that would be 185,000. That would be additional on top of 200,000. So the total would be 385,000 for a minister. For the deputy speaker, it would be 165,000 on top of 200,000 standard salary, and it would become 365,000. So is the case with other other special positions as well. And on top of that, they receive the guest allowances, the entertainment allowances, that is 50,000 rupees for the chief minister, 40,000 for a minister, 25,000 for a deputy speaker, and so is the case a lot of other allowances, and drivers and secretaries and clerics and staff is on top of that. This is what this government has come to, starting from selling the buffaloes in the Prime Minister house to this position where they are increasing the salaries of their members. This is not it. They have increased the health and allowance of each member uh, for lifetime. They have made the health allowance, health reimbursement, health allowance for every member of the Provincial Assembly of Punjab for lifetime. So even if a member is not going to be a member a couple of years down the road, couple of months down the road, he would become an ex-member of the Punjab Assembly, he would even then keep on receiving health allowance for his lifetime. And this is not it. They have made this facility available for previous members of the Punjab Assembly as well, starting from the founding of Pakistan 1772 years ago to date, and in future as well. Anybody who is or has been or will become a member of Punjab Assembly would receive health allowance for lifetime, and there is no cap on this health allowance. They can have health, they can have their health allowances and cure and treatment for an unlimited amount, and there is no cap. And they look at the scenario, they forgot or deliberately left out such standard measures, such health assurances for normal citizens of Pakistan. Normal citizens are living on footpaths, literally, on sidewalks, literally. Our mothers are giving birth on hospital. There are hospitals where there are no beds actually, and there are beds which are limited to like very few of them are there, and literally our mothers give birth on floors, on the corridors of the hospitals. This is happening even, and this is the case to the mothers who are able to reach the hospitals. And there are millions probably who have no health facility available, but this government is this government has decided to add these health assurances for themselves, and the federal government seems like agitated at this situation, and the Prime Minister has released a statement that he would be stopping implementation of this bill. But this would increase troubles between the parties, the collaborating parties with the PTI, and they have already been pressurizing for more facilities and getting their own demands fulfilled instead of helping the government, helping the PTI government run the country in a better way. So this comes right at the moment when our federal finance minister says that the prices would go even higher, so much so that the people would scream. These are the words of our federal finance minister, according to Express News. And he also said that the prices would go even higher when we are already standing at a position when the prices have broken all of the records of last 5 years. And excessive cash, what do you call it? Afrat-e-zar we say in Urdu, I'm not sure what you call it in English, but excessive cash, the phenomenon of having excessive cash as compared to the elements and tradable goods has risen to a 56 months high. That is also a very high. And on top of that happened in February, and on top of that our federal minister has said that this would go even worse. Because of the war threat that has been around for the last several weeks, Saudi Arabia has said that they might not be able to send their bailout packages and their debt. They won't be able to lend money to Pakistan anymore. The oil on deferred payments that used to come from Saudi Arabia is also in a pending position. On top of that, we had to receive $6.2 billion as a help, as a aid, as a debt from United Arab Emirates. And United Arab Emirates happens to be a very friendly country of Pakistan, and Imran Khan, Prime Minister, happens to have a very good relations, personal relations with the government of with the ruling family of United Arab Emirates as well. But even in the presence of such a good opportunity, such a good scenario, such a good environment, OIC, the Conference of Islamic Countries, was held in United Arab Emirates, and United Arab Emirates invited the Foreign Minister Sushma Swaraj of India, that is the enemy country of Pakistan. And that country is not even a member of the conference of this organization of Islamic Conference. And this has resulted into a scenario where $6.2 billion that had to come from United Arab Emirates, only $2 billion came as a cash. They put that cash in our banks, but the rest of $4.2 billion haven't arrived yet. $1 billion on top of that had to come as a cash to be put in Pakistan's banks. That hasn't come yet. That is expected to come. But $3.2 billion oil on deferred payment was also promised by United Arab Emirates. But according to our finance minister, that deal appears to be cancelled. That might not come now. Pakistan is in a dire need of cash and a lot of fuel, a lot of oil to fight this war, whose threat is imminent, we are living in a continuous threat of war from India. So we happen to have a good army. We happen to have, with Allah's grace, alhamdulillah, a lot of ammunition, equipment and armor. But what we don't have is a good economy to fight a long-term war. The enemy's plan is to wage a long-term war against Pakistan. So we go into a self-destruction mode. We implode our economy ourselves. So they are keeping us in under continuous war threat, where we keep on closing our airspaces all the time. Sorry, not all the time, but every now and then. And we keep on failing our international promises of investment. International trade is being lost, and the oil that was coming on deferred payments is also not coming now. So this is very, very, very tough situation. Because of the people, the ministers, what they have been doing, the federal government and the provincial government of Punjab, everywhere where PTI is struggling with their own people. Now the word is on street. The word is on street. Everybody is now saying that this parliamentarian system is not working for Pakistan. We have been telling for last couple of months that Allah has shown to Muhammad Qasim bin Abdul Karim that there will be an Islamic presidential system right after Imran Khan's government, and now the word is on street. Even the Federal Minister of State for Interior, Mr. Shahriar Afridi, started a Twitter poll on his official account that if the people of Pakistan want an Islamic presidential system in Pakistan or not. Not only that, the word is now on street. Everybody is telling the Prime Minister on social media. Everybody is saying that on social media. People are posting comments and their opinions that this parliamentarian system is not working in Pakistan, and that they need a presidential system in Pakistan. The things are going exactly in the direction where we have been telling, but unfortunately there are still a lot of tough times coming, and that includes the failure of this government. This government would not be able to implement the presidential system. This government would fail because of their shortcomings, and because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not helping this government as such, because they aren't paying attention to these future strategies that are coming through Muhammad Qasim bin Abdul Karim, and they are not trying their best to avoid all forms of shirk. Our job as Muslims, our job as the standard Muslims, as the citizens of Islamic Republic of Pakistan, and as the Muslims of all over the world, our job is to avoid all forms of shirk and help relay these messages to Muslim Ummah, help relay these messages to Pakistan's government, and don't forget to tweet these important clips to the important people in government. The best way is to do that on Twitter. I have felt that Qasim Suri, the Deputy Speaker of National Assembly, checks his Twitter himself. Shahryar Afridi, the Federal Minister of State for Interior, also checks his Twitter account himself. And Peace for Change, that's a personal account of DGISPR. Please go ahead and share these messages, this live feed to all of those accounts, and so that they can pay attention, they can strategize according to these divine dreams and the spiritual intelligence that is coming to them. Before I jump on to your questions, let's try to learn the prayer to avoid to seek refuge to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala from all forms of shirk. Let's recite that a couple of times, and then I would get to your questions, inshallah. Allahumma inni a'udhu bika an nushrika bika shay'an wa ana a'lam wa astaghfiruka lima la a'lam. Allahumma inni a'udhu bika an nushrika bika shay'an wa ana a'lam wa astaghfiruka lima la a'lam. Allahumma inni a'udhu bika an nushrika bika shay'an wa ana a'lam wa astaghfiruka lima la a'lam. Allahumma inni a'udhu bika an nushrika bika shay'an wa ana a'lam wa astaghfiruka lima la a'lam. Allahumma inni a'udhu bika an ushrika bika شيء وأنا أعلم وأستغفرك لما لا أعلم. اللهم إني أعوذ بك أن نشرك بك شيء وأنا أعلم وأستغفرك لما لا أعلم. اللهم إني أعوذ بك أن نشرك بك شيء وأنا أعلم وأستغفرك لما لا أعلم. Second, Taga and good, I'm sorry I don't read your name correctly. Is it a dream about dollars and oil? Yes, there is a dream where it has been explained that the enemy takes measures, enemy strategizes a campaign, opens fronts against Pakistan in such a way that the dollar reserves keep on deteriorating, the dollar reserves keep on running out, and eventually the oil reserves cannot be bought. The deferred payments that the deals are being cancelled are exactly going in that direction. That was shown to Muhammad Qasim bin Abdul Karim, that Pakistan's army especially would run out of its ability to fight this war, because the dollar reserve would be near to none, next to none, and there would hardly be any fuel for the army to help to fight this war. Jazakallah for asking. Before your more questions come, don't forget to recite Surah Al-Kahf and memorize the first 10 and the last 10 ayahs of Surah Al-Kahf, because that's a guard against Dajjal. We are living in a Dajjalic style system, and the appearance of the Dajjal is also very imminent anytime soon. That is what Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam told us. So don't forget to do that. May Allah Subhanahu wa Taala help us and you and whole ummah come out of the darkness. May Pakistan get the true leaders it deserves from Allah Subhanahu wa Taala, and may ummah come out of the darkness with Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala help, and may Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala help us come out, help us avoid all forms of shirk. Jazakumullahu khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And don't forget to join every day around the same time. Jazakumullahu khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.